Hey everyone, it's Mindy Hahne, the Midwest premier sports handicapper, coming to you from TonySpix.com and the half of the morning show duo, The Morning Steam with Ramon Scott. But hope you enjoy this free pick video from our show. Be sure to click in the link in the description for our best bets. Now here is the pick.
Let's get to that WNBA action now. Everybody wants to roll here with it. In fact, I've seen some moves here on this game. This line has changed. So take a look at that line now. We know it opened as low as I show the Liberty opening as low as 9.5. It went up all the way to 13. I'm going to look and see if I can't see if there's some injury situation. We know Phoenix. Maybe that. Let me check it out because now it's 11.5. Steam came in on the Mercury and the under. So right now the current line,
11.5.
Yeah, the current line is 11.5 and 163.
Geez, that's way different than those opening lines there. Well, it's kind of one of those that I have the Liberty winning by about 12. So I'm going to take the Liberty. It's kind of one of those, it's kind of gone back and forth, throughout the morning. So that's where I stand. I have the Liberty winning by 12. So I will take the Liberty today.
Well, yeah, I mean, hey, you one way or the other, and if you got them as by a half a point, why not? So in this one, the news here with these two teams, we see here Taurasi also on the injury report for Phoenix. So maybe the signs are that she could be in there. She has a hamstring injury. Griner still listed as questionable in this one. But here might be the news for the Liberty. We did see Jonquil Jones, she's under the weather. She's questionable. Ionescu, she has a hamstring injury as well. And Hanshu is out indefinitely right now. So maybe that might be a little bit of a factor as to what's going on with this matchup. So I'm going to agree with you. I'm going to take the Liberty here in this one. Real concerns still about the direction that Phoenix is going, no matter who the personnel is. It does seem like these guys are in a bad way right now. I'll respect this steam that's come in here because I don't know the Sharps. Phoenix is 2-7. Obviously, the Liberty's been playing pretty well. Let's take the Liberty here I'll take them to roll. Here by at least a dozen. Let's lay 11.5.
I like a dozen. There
Liberty, yeah. Sue's on the Liberty. Daryl here today says first half. And no doubt they've had plenty of issues covering these numbers so far this season, Mindy. But I'll tell you what, you know who also isn't covering any numbers?
Phoenix.
Yeah, Phoenix is not. They are 2-7 against the spread so far. 1-4 against the spread on the road. Mentioned the Liberty. They had problems covering the spread, but all of a sudden they turned it around a little bit. They're 4-5 ATS and 3-2 ATS at home. So thanks, Angel Stroof. Did he get the win? Let me know. I'm hosting a show right now. Right. I guess I could peek at the scores, but I want to keep it rolling here. Sky and Mystics. In this one, the Mystics are favored by 5.5. The total's dropped a half a point.
So is not 7.5 there?
No, and that was what I had when I was up about 4 in the morning here, about 2 hours early. So this is a 2-point drop here in this one. 5.5.
Darn it. I prefer the getting the 7.5 points if you can make that happen there, Ramon.
I can. About $1.80.
That's right. I'm going to take the Sky here, getting the points still. In the first meeting, these two teams, it kind of came down to the wire. It was decided by 2 points. Sky are 7-3 against the spread right now in their last 10 road games. Mystics are 0-4 in their last 4 there as well. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Sky and their 4th ranked point scored this season.
All right, Mindy takes Chicago Sky plus 5.5. That's kind of the direction that I was looking to go. Yeah, I wish we were getting that 7.5 because that's about my line was about 5.5. So maybe this move is solid here on the Sky. Looks like we might have some picks from the chat. Blake says go over in this one. Ron G, Chicago money line today plus 200. Sue's on the Sky. Daryl on the Sky. Solo on the Sky.
What? That sounds like a big consensus, Ramon.
Man, pressure's on. All right. I'll try the Sky.
All right. That's our number 10, the Sky.
It is. Okay, so we'll beat it. We'll go over in this here today, it looks like. All right, I'll try the Sky. Yeah, could be getting a better number here.
Yeah, darn it.
But I like these two defensively here in this one. I mean, look, these guys have been producing some unders, no doubt about it. So let me see here. No, there were a couple of. Yeah, I like the Sky for sure. I like the Sky. I've got to like the Sky. Taking a look at the injuries, I think, is what has kind of put me on this one here. So just wanted to see if I could update it. It's a great WNBA schedule. If you like the WNBA, all the games are kind of spaced out time-wise. There's no overlapping games.
Right.
Copper is now probable in this game for the Sky, so she will, looks like, return to the lineup. Meanwhile, for the Mystics, Sykes, Austin, they will be in there today. Natasha Cloud also probable, but a little concerned about the bench right now for the Mystics. I'm going to take the Sky with you. All right. Dream and Fever. And here the Fever, a 1-point favorite. This total has gone higher to 163 on some widely reported steam.
Oh, well, I mean, I kind of like the Dream today. They beat the Sun and the Liberty in their last 2 games, scoring almost 90 points of offense in those. I thought that was pretty impressive. 5-1 against the spread in their last 6 road games, playing really well on the road. Also winners of the last 6 of 7 in Indiana. So give me the Dream here today.
You're going Dream today,
and I Dream, yes.
Yeah, well, I talked about the Dream, Mindy, as far as after their last game. I said, look, this Dream team, if you will, looks like they've turned the corner a little bit, but Indiana's turned the corner too, big time. To be 4-6 right now, they're getting great play from Boston. Look, I thought Boston might have some problems coming into the. I didn't know if she was going to be the player that she is, but I don't think I don't think it's a fluke. I mean, of course, you expect her to come in and be a strong impact player, but right now the way she is producing, very impressive. Very impressed with what she's done, and I think that's been a big factor for the Fever right now. And Smith playing well. Also here in this, so I'm gonna be on the over in this one with Atlanta and Indiana. Tell you this, Mindy, if any, and you guys, if you're watching, I mean, I'm watching a lot of games, and boy, the scoring just stops in the 4th quarter, doesn't it?
Why? I mean, except for yesterday.
Well, yeah, good point.
But yes, yesterday was an anomaly. Those 2 teams scoring well over 100 points.
Atlanta and under here. Yeah, Daryl, often that is the case with the moves. Sue on the Dream. Blake, thank you for noticing that. Good show today, everybody. Randy wants the Dream. Daryl, I agree, Daryl. I think this is a tough game, and maybe I want to be on Atlanta moving forward. I'm not sure this is the right game, but I do like Atlanta moving forward. But for the Dream, they kind of were, you know, expected to continue to be good, right? With Ryan Howard, and they kind of faded a little bit last year after that great start that everybody thought they would be, really good. Uh, but right now, I think Indiana's been to have 4 wins after they came in with that long, long losing streak. Indiana certainly has been a big, big turnaround as well. All right, Sun and Sparks. Sun on the road here. A favorite at the Sparks, Mindy, by 3. The total is 160.
I'm gonna
157 and a half.
what?
Yeah, Suns. Let me update the line. I was just looking at my notes. The Sun are now -4. The total 157 and a half.
Quit doing this to me, Ramon. Quit changing those totals. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and go with the Sun here, even though I have to, give up another basket here now. Both teams here coming off of one loss in the last game. Sun scored 88 in an overtime loss there, to the Dream. Sparks scored 72 in their last loss there to the Lynx. Sun 13-4 against the spread the last 17 road games. 6-0 in LA, Ramon. I'm taking the Sun.
All right, Mindy, on the Connecticut Sun here, lane 4. Yeah, they're taking the action for sure. I don't know. I mean, I like these Sparks at home right now. Yeah, we went against them last time, right? I think we
Yep,
went
we
against
did.
them and won.
We did. We took the Lynx.
Yeah. But man, this total has dropped. I just got here talking about how these totals at the end of the game, but you know, um, I'm kind of addressing that from a live betting perspective because sometimes they do get out still 2 quick starts. And uh, look, I don't necessarily mind the move to the under. To me, I think the Sparks have some of the best front court defense in the league. So they are facing a very, very good team here. I think I'm going to be getting a lot of bonus here with the Sparks at home. I'm going to go over 157 and a half off of this move. I understand. I don't know. Let me see if it was a steam. Uh, no, not really. Just a gradual move, not necessarily a coordinated event. So let's see what the chat has to say. I'm going to take the over in this one. Here is Sue says she likes the Sparks. She loves the over. Blake says he's going over. Moneyline's going to be with you and the Sun. And Moneyline will be on the Sun Moneyline, of course.
Right.
Ron's on the over as well. So definitely a sharp move to the under.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's steam necessarily. That's what I talk about on the morning steam. So, all right, Mindy on Connecticut. I'm on the over. See if we can get one more out. Are we on 10 or 11? We've already gone over, right?
No, we're on 10, so we have hit the
Okay.
consensus.
We really only have one chance left.
We do. Da da da
And
da.
it's not pretty, we tell you. It's gone down. The Lynx are taking the action here today, believe it or not. I'll see if there's maybe somebody sitting out, or maybe the Lynx. We mentioned that last game. Maybe there's a little bit of love for the Lynx here, but the Aces are still another massive favorite here at -17. The total 168 and a half.
Ramon, I just feel like this spread is too big. The Lynx have been within 6 points in all of their last 4 games here. They're 4-0 against the spread in the last 4, playing on day's rest as well. And they're 13-5 in the last 19 there in their meetings in Vegas. I'm going to try the Lynx.
All right. I get it. Open 19, so already lopped a basket off of that, but I don't know. Is it really going to matter? I can't take the Lynx. I mean, look, you kind of you chuckle necessarily. I think when I said that the Aces were going to win this one by 20 or more, I think the reaction I got from you was like, I mean, obviously I'm only going to pick whatever, 55% or more, hopefully. But I think you took note of the way I, said I thought the Aces would crush. I think you were not like, oh, really? Like you do feel that way, and they did.
crushed like 30. Yeah.
So, definitely some concerns on Minnesota in the injury department. Let me see if I have any updated information on that, because I think that's what kind of is not. I'm not going to be with you. I mean, here in this one. So Shepard is questionable. Aerial Powers is questionable. And we know that they've had another couple of players out, but those are two players that are on the injured list currently. And I'm gonna take the over here. I gotta think I think the Aces are gonna put a big number. I don't think I'm need to dilly dally around or beat around the bush. I think it's going to happen here in this game. I'll go over 168.5 points in this one with Minnesota and Las Vegas. I do think it'll probably be one of those situations where it could just stop at the end. Hopefully, they get enough there. But look at these games that get off to these flying starts, and then once it gets to like
they put up a 6.
Just if you do live betting and you see this thing get to half a dozen points, let's say, over the original total, consider some of those unders, even if it is still above the game line, because that's the way I've seen a lot of these games unfolding of late. Daryl will take the Lynx with you. Sue will take the Lynx as well. So, and Daryl loves the over in the game, and yeah. The only thing that does bother me a little bit, Daryl, is that I think that the Las Vegas guards play very good defense. I think Plum and Gray might be the best defensive guard combo, but it's not going to stop the Lynx from trying to do it in that fashion. I like the over here. Mindy's on Minnesota. We've pushed with Scotch and the Blake sets the total.
The consensus, yes.
He sets the total at 10. We went to 10. So, all right, Miles, thank you. Appreciate everybody.
So thanks for watching, and make sure you get over to the Tony'sPicks.com website right now and check out our All Cappers tab, where you can purchase some of our own personal picks. And be sure to go ahead and use the promo code TonyT at checkout to save 20%. Okay, have fun. Watch another video. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.